Hey, it's a great day. I'm my current Energizer. Today is day 143 on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, so let's do this. So for today, after a wonderful stay and breakfast at the Sterling Inn, back on the trail heading north. This is the last section before the final push. It's 37 miles to the town of Monson, where we will do our final resupply, do our final checks to get ready for, the last big leg to Katahdin. We're breaking it up. We're gonna, it's only 37, so we're hoping to do most of that mileage today and tomorrow. So on the third day, we've got a real easy Nero in, and we can do our final preps at Shaw's with most of the day there at our disposal. Just gonna enjoy the day. It's gonna be great. Don't see as many bridges, footbridges in Maine along the Appalachian Trail. This is real easy to ford now, but I imagine at some point, this is not so easy. And when we were leaving the Pierce Pond shelter, taking the red line, yeah, there was probably a 40-foot wide brook there that was emptying the Pierce Pond that we needed to ford across. There was no bridge there. So there was a bridge down on the blue line once you took the side trail getting into Harrison's camp to get breakfast. But, we stuck to the red line all the way, just did the out and back, and so that required us to ford the river. Yeah, I don't know why it's that way, but have been noticing that. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of trail support in Maine on the trail. You saw all the boards, the planks going across the bogs. That's really nice. So there is a lot of support here in the state of Maine. I was just noticing that, some of the streams and brooks don't have these small bridges. I mean, you do get spoiled on the Appalachian Trail. Don't have to get your feet wet, So, yeah, it's all good. This is the first hill of the day, significant hill of the day. It's Pleasant Pond Mountain. Hopefully, when we get to the top, I'll have a nice view of Pleasant Pond. Yeah. Appalachian Trail, Pleasant Pond Mountain, elevation 2,447 feet. Well, not much views. Hopefully I'll get a peek as I'm making my way down. heading that way towards the lakes and the wind generators. You know, one of the things that has surprised me over the last few days is over the last, 3-4 days, we've seen about half a dozen sailboats, southbounders. They start at Katahdin and at Springer Mountain. But yeah, this late in the season, they are starting, you know, which means even if they're strong hikers, they're not going to finish until well into December. You know, whew. You know, the days are going to get shorter, the nights are going to get colder, and you know, no matter where you are on the trail, people just stop caring about hiking. You know, they're thinking about Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you know, the New Year. So yeah, good on them for getting out here, but whew, it's going to be a challenge. This is Joe's hole. It's a little outcropping of Moxie Pond. Kind of nice. Teeny bit of road walking to, we got to cross over here pretty quick. Yep, back in the woods. See, it's another area where there's no bridge. I mean, no big deal right now, just rock hopping across, but earlier in the season, this might take a little bit. So closing out day 143. Yeah, easy day of walking. You know, I had a great breakfast at Sterling Inn, got on the trail, and for the most part, the trail was smooth. Went over a couple hills, a few views, not many, but wound up doing 15 miles to a shelter, staying here with some of the people that were at the Sterling Inn with us. So just kind of enjoying the evening. Got here relatively early for us. Yeah, tomorrow should be another enjoyable day. See you then.